What's up, guys? It's you boys, the Digibros, come at you once again with some more exciting gameplay featuring new decks outside of BTO2 Ultimate Power. Today we're going to be showcasing ULFORCEVEEDRAMON Blue over on the left side and SHINEGREYMON Yellow over on the right side. Two new really cool decks showcasing today. So we're just going to go in a roll, and Yellow's going to start. They're just setting up for the game, getting their hands ready. And we got these new sleeves also. So Yellow's going to start by hatching and playing Labramon on top to draw a card. They drew into a Agumon. So Yellow's got this new option card that destroys a Digimon with 12,000 or less power. Really good new card, and its cost is reduced by the amount of tamers you have on the field. So if you got 3 or 4 of them, it's going to cost less. And also he has a SHINEGREYMON in hand. SHINEGREYMON is a really good card in combination with multiple tamers. So you're just going to play Agumon. Blue's going to hatch Demi Vmon, play Vmon on top of them, and then he's going to evolve Veedramon on top of that, follow that by the Tamer tie, passing out back on over to Yellow. So Yellow's going to start by promoting on up the Labramon. Alright, so the proxy in Yellow's hand, that is a Magnet Angemon. The one when played you get recovery +1. And we're going to evolve Unimon on top of the Labramon, passing it back on over to Blue. They're going to go on and promote up that Veedramon. So this is the Veedramon out of the set BTO2. When you have a blue tamer, he gains jamming. And the Vmon, whenever the Digimon becomes active, you draw a card. And Demi Vmon, it gains 1,000 when it becomes active. So we're going to go on and rest the tie to draw another card. So ULFORCE is a really good deck with combination of all its tamers it's playing as the tie and the arena. Both of them are really good support for the deck. So Gabumon's going to hit the field, drawing another card. We're going to go on and hatch over on the yellow side. Looks like we drew into another SHINEGREYMON, looking like 2 in hand for Yellow. And he's got that Patamon in hand. Patamon got really good with this new deck because you reveal the top 4, add all yellow tamers amongst them to your hand. With this being a real tamer focused deck, really a tamer focused format. So yeah, so he hits the starter deck TK, and so he's just going to go and swap out that proxy for the real Magnet Angemon. He's going to add that starter deck TK to hand. And we're going to go on to blue side. We're going to go on and draw. We're going to go and evolve the Upamon in the raising area. Need to make that tie active, and we're going to evolve, there we go. We're going to go on and evolve the Gomamon. Looks like we drew into another Veedramon off that evolving of the Gomamon. So we're going to go on and rest it to draw another card. So one of the biggest weaknesses that Blue has, it is a really good deck. It's a phenomenal deck actually. But being memory locked hurts a lot, which it hurts any deck, but Blue especially. Because they have to set up their tamers and evolve all the way up to ULFORCEVEEDRAMON. And the current build, not playing any of the mat. Or this build might be playing with mat. We've been playing with the ratios. But playing 4 tie and 4 arena, you know, there's not a whole bunch of room for, you know, just all these tamers. So Yellow's gonna evolve the GeoGreymon on top of the Agumon. Blue's gonna promote on up the Gomamon. And so Yellow is doing really good. They're leaving Blue with 1 memory each turn. You know, as soon as he does anything, the turn's gonna be over. And so there goes that arena, revealing the top 3 cards. Adding a Digimon with V in its name to the hand. So we're just going to go and add that Vmon in the hand, putting the tie and the Hammer Spark on the bottom of the deck, passing it back on over to Yellow. And they got into another Palmon right there to draw into another TK. He's got the Rise Greymon in hand, which is really good. You can evolve on top of that GeoGreymon. And then he's going to be able to play one of those tamers from his hand for free. And that's looking like what we're going to do, but on top of the blocker. That's interesting. No, yep, he decides to go on top of the Greymon. So he's going to draw him a card, and then he's going to activate the effect to play the TK from the hand. So Blue's turn, they're just going to draw, evolve the Upamon. Looks like we're gonna evolve another Digimon on top of that. Didn't catch what that draw for turn was. Just looks like Yellow's just checking some of their translations, make sure they're getting all their effects correct. Because Yellow's got some really scary stuff, like that SHINEGREYMON. Being able to rest all of your tamers and make your opponent's Digimon lose 4,000 per each one rested. So we're just going to go and evolve another Veedramon on top of the Gomamon in the resting area. Padmon's going to be promoted. Drawing Agumon for turn. We're looking at those SHINEGREYMONs in hand, but don't really want to drop them yet. Trying to wait to get more tamers on the field. Really, we need to get tamer removal maybe in the next set, because like I mentioned earlier, this is a really tamer heavy format between these two decks, playing at least 8. I've seen some yellow builds playing all 12 tamers. It's crazy. And for blue to be really consistent, they're definitely maxing out on the ties. The arenas I've seen different ratios of. Some play 2, some play 3, some play 4. It's just trying to find deck space, that's all. So, Padmon's going to attack. It's going to draw for the effect of the tamer because he has 6 or more. My bad, 5 or more security. Might need to block that with the Grizzlymon. And maybe they're checking some translations. They're both on their phones. I see Yellow's got some pulled up and blue some as well. So yeah, he's gonna run into the ULFORCEVEEDRAMON, destroying that Padmon in battle. Maybe you should have blocked that with the Grizzlymon. I'm pulling up more translations. We do apologize, this stat is still super new for us. We don't have all the effects, memorized quite yet. And, just double checking, rather be safe than sorry and doing some wrong effects. But Yellow was actually doing a lot better than I think any of us thought it was going to be. Like, yeah, SHINEGREYMON's a really good card, but Yellow actually took first place in one of the tabletop tournaments they had recently. And over in Japan, they're doing quite well as well, blue, red, and yellow. It's just, they have a larger card pool to work with than the other colors. And it hasn't been confirmed yet, but it's basically confirmed that we're going to be getting some new starter decks for purple, black, and green. So that's going to attempt to catch them up with other colors. But it looks like Veedramon's going to be declaring an attack, and Unimon's going to block it, destroying it in battle. And the other Veedramon's going to attack. He's going to draw for the effect of Upamon, revealing a Padmon. Maybe evolving Aeroforce on top. Looks like we're going to rest the Tide to draw a card. Yep, and there goes the Aeroforce. Effect is going to make itself active. And then we're going to draw for evolving. And there goes the third tamer for Yellow. They got the BTO1 TK. Really, if they want to clear as much Digimon on the opponent's side of the field, they need to set up as many tamers before they evolve into that SHINEGREYMON, which he's got the Rise Greymon already set up. So, but at the same time, he doesn't want to give blue too much energy, because he's already got the Aeroforce set up. Once that ULFORCE hits the field, because there are already 2 tamers in. ULFORCE is just nasty, man. That is a good card, but it just takes a lot for him to get set up. Like I said, blue was expected to be like one of the better decks going into the format, which it is still a really good deck, but the more and more decks are learning to play around them. So yeah, there goes that SHINEGREYMON. He's going to rest his 2 just to destroy the Aeroforce, trying to prevent ULFORCE from hitting down on the field, because he would have been able to take out 3 security just by himself. We're going to go on to make Ty active. We're going to hatch another Upamon over in the raising area, and Veemon's going to be evolved on top. Yeah, it's a pretty big field that Yellow's got right now. They got that blocker, they got that Patamon, they got that SHINEGREYMON, which they need. Yellow mistakenly thought it was his turn now, so yeah, we're just going to attack, and he is jamming. I probably should have blocked that. So yes, we're going to rest, draw a card. Searching for another Air Force, maybe even a Monzemon. Just trying to climb up that ladder, trying to get into ULFORCE as quickly as we can. And that looks like, yep, another Air Force is going to hit down the field. Really, Yellow needs to get to a third tamer, which they got one in hand actually. So that way SHINEGREYMON will get security attack +1 for the evolved effect of the Rise Greymon. And speaking of Rise Greymon, he's going to be evolved on top of the Unimon. His effect's going to be activated to drop a third tamer onto the field. And we might be looking into a second SHINEGREYMON. And he's just going to rest to destroy his ULFORCE. My bad, his Air Force, that wasn't even ULFORCE. So Veemon's going to be promoted on up. So yeah, so right now it's not looking too great for Blue. Both of his SHINEGREYMONs have security attack +1, and he's got that Patamon with that Agumon coming on up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks. He's got 4 security left. Not looking too great for him. And there goes the promo Veedramon. Can't really help out too much right now. Try to recycle some cards, like some of those Air Forces. And there goes a second tie. Just trying to draw on some cards. Maybe to, yep, so we're going to attack. No attack. I believe in this instance we mistake the evolved effect for its on-field effect. So yeah, there goes the Monzemon for 2. He's going to be bumped up to 3 for the BTO1 TK. Yeah, so we're going to be hit with security attack +1 by both of those SHINEGREYMONs. He can block one of them with the Grizzlymon, but the rest of his security can still be taken out by the remaining of Yellow's Digimon. And I believe that's actually what's going to happen. So yeah, SHINEGREYMON's going to go on an attack. And he's going to make the Grizzlymon lose 2,000 for the effect of the GeoGreymon. The Agumon's going to let him draw a card. And yeah, so Grizzlymon's just going to block that attack. SHINEGREYMON's going to declare attack on the security. He's going to get that security attack +1. He's going to draw the card for the Agumon. So yeah, he's going to run into the ULFORCE, but SHINEGREYMON gains 1,000 for each tamer, so he's currently at 14. And there goes the Hammer Spark. It's going to allow him to gain 2 memory, bumping Yellow down to 1. And running into Veedramon and Agumon. He's going to decide not to attack, maybe. Really, he should just attack with the Agumon because it doesn't really matter. His next turn, there's no, he decides to just keep it, playing another starter deck TK. So right now, his security is going to be boosted by 4,000, and with only 1 memory to work with, Blue loses this game. So yeah, so we're gonna get that less Upamon. Gonna have the Gomamon involved. Looks like we might have drawn ULFORCE there, but there's nothing you can do. Really, he just needs to scoop him up, boy, and go on to the next game. But yeah, yellow. Ah, there goes the Hammer Spark, gaining an extra memory. And there goes the Veedramon to draw a card and activate the effective tie. Draw another card, and drawing some more cards. Not quite sure what he's digging for with only no memory. In the in the moment, you know it's over, but you're like, if I can draw this one card, have the heart of the cards like Yugi. But no, this game's over. Monzemon's going to attack the security, and he's gonna get the effect of Digimon, trying to recycle some cards. Put All Force and 2 Air Forces back, or an All Force, an Air Force, and a regular Digimon back on the bottom to draw a card. And he runs into the Kari over in the security. 3, 4, 5 Tamers up on the yellow side of the field. Now they can play their new option card for reduced by 5, so it only costs what, 4? It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, Blue just doesn't want to accept that he lost this game. We just need to hurry up and go on to game 2 and finish the rest of this match. And oh yes, because the one blocker is going to save you from 2 security attack plus 1s. So yeah, so we just need to scoop on up. Yellow's looking at, yep, there goes the new option card for SHINEGREYMON. I apologize, don't know the name. I think it's like Shine Ray or something like that, but he's going to go and destroy that blocker. He's going to draw for the effect of Labramon, so he's just going to attack, security attack plus 1. There goes the All Force and Agumon for game. So yeah, we're just scooping them up, going on into game 2. Hopefully we'll get a better showcase on the blue, but plot twist, we'll see. So yeah, we got these awesome new sleeves. They look cool, but TBH, these are not the best sleeves to play with. Like I said, they look cool. That's about it. I still prefer having the dragon shields on them. So yeah, this time Blue's gonna start. They're gonna hatch Upamon, and Vmon's gonna hit. And there goes Arena, and play Arena for 3. We're gonna activate the effect, reveal the top 3, hitting the Monzemon, Promo-Veedramon, and All Force, adding the Veedramon to the hand, putting the other 2 on the bottom of the deck. Passing on over to Yellow, they're gonna hatch Draw. Wow. So we're gonna go and evolve the Agumon on top, and we're going to draw a card. Drawing into the Jammer. I apologize, I don't know the Jammer's name. It's not Leomon, but some kind of like lion fairy thing. And he's got Agumon's a hand, Mistymon, Magdangemon. Looks like he might evolve the Greymon on top of the Agumon, and then drop the Magdangemon. That might be it. But if he does that, yeah, there goes the Magdangemon. And he's going to get that recovery plus 1, giving Blue 4 memory. Yeah, so they're just going to go on and evolve Veedramon on top for 2, drawing a card, draws into the BE202 Veedramon with jamming. Just looking at some options, we got Hammer Spark right there. Yeah, it's going to gain the extra memory, bumping him up to 3. And he's going to evolve Air Force on top. Looks like he's going all the way up for the All Force. And yeah, there goes the All Force in hand. Contemplating whether or not he does want to do it. I don't know. Like, it's like scary trying to put him out there. Just because, Yellow has that really insane option card that can destroy him. But it looks like Yellow doesn't have them in hand at the moment. And there goes the Greymon on top of the Agumon. He's going to draw into TK for on the starter deck. Maybe Magdangemon's going to attack security. No, there goes the Rise Greymon for 3. His effect is going to draw. Then he's going to play that TK from hand. Yellow just needs to get that All Force out the field as soon as he can. Upamon's going to be evolved. There goes the Vmon drawing a card. Which All Force isn't going to be doing too much damage. So he's going to attack. Arena's effect is going to be activated. Then All Force, when he becomes active, gain memory. And then we're going to draw a card for the Vmon. And then he's going to attack the security again. And hitting the BTO2 TK. So that affects him to activate. He's going to search his security. And he's got 2 tamers over there. Looks like he's adding a Rise Greymon in hand. He's going to get that recovery +1. And we're just going to shuffle on up. So yeah, so blue could take out 2 of them. ULFORCE can really, like, if you got the tamers, he can, like, go for all of them. So yeah, so we're just going to evolve the Veedramon on top of the Vmon. And we're going to draw a card. Blue still got 1 memory to work with before it passes on over to yellow. And there goes the Grizzlymon. No. Hammer Spark for the Gomamon and the Evolved Grizzlymon on top of the Gomamon, yes. Giving him less memory and we get a draw out of it. Alright, so we're going to draw into another TK, hatch, play the Patamon, drawing into another TK from the star deck. So yeah, so there goes the TK. And then we're going to evolve SHINEGREYMON to destroy that ULFORCE. I'm not sure if yellow's just a bad matchup for blue with ULFORCE being with SHINEGREYMON being able to take out ULFORCE with these. We're just going to start swinging at security. We got jamming. And we're going to evolve Aeroforce on top of the Veedramon. Drawing a card. Maybe taking out another security while we're at it. Because they're kind of on the clock now. We got that security attack plus. Oh, there goes that second ULFORCE. If another SHINEGREYMON gets dropped on top of that Magdangemon, there goes that option card. So yeah, it looks like ULFORCE is not going to live to see another turn. So yeah, we're going to get that security attack +1. And we're going to make him lose 2000 DP, and then we're going to draw a card for the effect of Agumon, drawing into another Agumon. And there goes the third TK from the starter deck. And there goes the option card. It's going to be reduced by 4, so he's only going to pay 5 for it to destroy the ULFORCE. So yeah, yellow just cleared blue's field. He's got that security attack +1 on that SHINEGREYMON. Demi Vmon's going to be hatched. Vmon's going to be evolved on top. There goes Veedramon. Let's see, Gomamon for 2. And maybe another Grizzlymon? Nope, another Veedramon. Gonna try to take out 2 security next turn, because they both have jamming. Yeah, we're just gonna go on the hatch, play Labramon, drawing into another SHINEGREYMON. Yeah, it's not looking too great for blue at all. Yellow just has too much removal for ULFORCE to deal with. Which is, it's a good thing, because like if ULFORCE went unchecked, it would be a very unhealthy card. And it looks like yellow's got their own jammer on their field, so yeah, we're going to get that security attack +1. Gonna draw for the effect of Agumon. Drawing into the 4th and final star deck TK. And so we hit a tie off of it, and we hit the Hammer Spark. It's gonna bump up blue by 2 memory, passing it on over to their turn. Which honestly, this might have their own Hammer Spark might have lost them the game. So we're gonna attack, run into the Kari with jamming, running into the TK. He's gonna add the last security in hand. He's just gonna recovery +1. So now yellow has 3, 4, 5, 6 tamers up on the field. Ty's gonna be arrested to draw a card. Maybe looking for a blocker. Let's see, we got security attack +1, we got the jammer, we got the Magninjamon, and we got Labramon in the back. We're gonna get promoted next turn. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. With only 2 security left. Looks like we're gonna evolve Air Force on top. Looks like we couldn't get to the blocker. So yeah, so this is looking like game for blue right here. So he's just gonna get that security attack +1 on that SHINEGREYMON. Or if you want to be a little cheeky, you can evolve another SHINEGREYMON, trying to take out the Air Force. But no, we're just gonna get that security attack +1. Running into the Omnimon, but he gains 1,000 for each tamer, so he's currently at 17, which is stronger than Omnimon. And running into the last arena, make sure to resolve the arena effect, and hitting no targets. And that's gonna be game. Hope you guys enjoyed.